This advice works not just with React, but in programming in general. And right here, I say trim the fat, but what I really mean is that breaking down things into small, simple units is a good way of programming. You have a giant component with a lot of JSX, good. Then most likely what you want to do is break that into smaller components. Sure, it might be more JavaScript files. You might say, oh, that's going to get a little too messy, too many JavaScript files. Well, then I argue that perhaps you should organize your files in a better system. Because although, yeah, we might have more JavaScript files, we'll have more components. What we do by breaking things down is that we make things easier to test, easier to understand, and less likely to break, right? If things are just small units that just concern themselves with one specific thing, they're less likely to break. They're also easier for people to understand. They open up a file and you have 30 lines of code. That's easy to read than a giant component that you have to go line by line to figure out what's happening. So 99% of the time, if you think that component can be broken down into smaller components, yeah, go ahead and do it. Although it just may generate more files of code, in the end, as projects get larger and larger, the idea of having reusable components becomes more and more important. So trim the fat, people.